They never told you that wealth begins in silence. In that still, early morning when the world is asleep and you are alone with your breath and your thoughts, you stand at the gates of a kingdom most will never enter. Not because they are not capable, but because they never believed they were worthy to knock. You see, before wealth shows up in your bank account, it must first take shape in your mind as a burning vision, an obsession, a certainty that no setback can kill. Most people spend their entire lives working for money, chasing the next paycheck, grinding in circles while their spirit starves, because no one ever taught them. Wealth is not something you chase. It is something you attract by the person you become. And that begins with the thoughts you choose to hold, fiercely and daily, like a torch that lights your path in the dark. Think of Edison, whose mind refused to accept the darkness of the world when he envisioned the light bulb, despite 1,000 failures. Think of Carnegie, a poor boy in Scotland who arrived in America with nothing but hunger in his eyes, training his mind to see opportunity where others saw dead ends, training himself to think in enterprises, in possibilities, in wealth. They were not born with wealth. They trained for it. And you must train, too. Training your mind for wealth begins with belief. A relentless, unbreakable belief that what you desire can become reality, not someday, but as an inevitable outcome of who you are becoming. Your mind is a garden, and every thought is a seed. Doubt plants weeds. Fear plants thorns. Laziness leaves the soil dry and dead. But belief plants oak trees that will shelter your dreams for decades to come. You have to guard that garden fiercely every day because most people have allowed the weeds of scarcity, fear, and limitations to choke their potential before it ever has the chance to grow. They let the world tell them what they can't do, and they believe it. Listen to me carefully. You cannot hold wealth in your hand until you first hold it in your mind. If your mind is filled with scarcity, with fear, with doubts about your worth, then even if money comes, it will leave. Because your mind is the container for your wealth. And if the container is cracked with fear, that wealth will leak out through poor decisions, through self-sabotage, through living small when you were born to live fully. This is why so many people who win the lottery lose it within years. Their bank account changed, but their mindset did not. They received wealth they were not yet prepared to manage, and the mind always seeks to return to what it knows best. If you know poverty, your mind will seek poverty again. If you know struggle, your mind will find a way to struggle again. But if you know wealth in your mind first, if you live it, breathe it, see it, feel it, then even if you lose it, you will build it again stronger and faster because your mind has become a magnet for wealth, a compass that knows the path back to abundance. So how do you train your mind for wealth? Practically, first, guard your inputs. The news is designed to program fear. Social media is designed to program comparison. The opinions of broke people around you will program limitation. You must protect your mind like a fortress, allowing only ideas, teachings, and stories that align with your vision. Read the stories of those who built wealth. Listen to those who think in abundance, who speak of solutions, who live with purpose. Let their words become your environment until you begin to think like them. Second, visualize your wealth daily. This is not childish daydreaming. It is programming your subconscious mind, which controls 95% of your behavior. Take 5 minutes each morning, close your eyes, and see your wealth clearly. See yourself living in your chosen home. See the freedom in your schedule. See yourself giving to causes you believe in. See the peace on your F.